When we're talking about green mini grids, the emphasis on green is because we are focusing on renewable energy powered mini grids. Mini grids come in two types. It can either be fossil fuel powered or renewable energy powered. So in this case, we only fund the green part of the mini grid. The storage part of the mini grid can either be diesel fueled or batteries. There's a lot of different mixes when it comes to having a mini grid in place. And so we focus only on the renewable energy part of the mini grid. So currently there's a lot of interest in achieving 100% universal access to electricity, and so a lot of the development finance institutions have put in a lot of money to ensure that the SDG 7 is achieved. So for a lot of these mini-grid developments, there's a number of opportunities. From depending on the stage of the mini-grid development, which could be pre-feasibility, feasibility, or development stage, there are various options. This include like seed funding, angel investors, venture capitalists, and there's also the DFIs, the development finance institutions. For example, AFDB put in around 20 million US dollars in DRC. So we're seeing a lot of interest in the mini grid development, and with that there's a lot of financing available. So for urban centers, it's a bit of a complicated situation. A lot of the urban centers in East Africa are already connected to the grid. So what we're seeing is that mini-grid development is more favorable for the rural and off-grid areas. And if one is talking about mini-grid development in the urban centers, it would be a mix of a grid and mini-grid setup, which we're calling the grid ties, where you can either sell the power to the off-taker, most of these utilities which are existing within the East African countries. But a lot of the mini-grid development opportunities are in the off-grid areas and not the urban cities, unless it's this grid tie sort of model, which is working for a couple of manufacturers and industries within the East African countries.